Hey everyone, I am going to answer a few questions over the course selection sheet for seniors for next year. So these courses specifically apply to juniors who will be seniors next year. All the juniors to be seniors received this course selection sheet about a week and a half ago, and I went over some of the changes that are going to occur face-to-face in that class meeting. So I'm going to answer some of the questions that I've had repetitively regarding some of the classes to hope clarify some of that for you guys. So under the English Language Arts section, English 4 is a literature-based course. So you're going to see your Shakespeare, your Beowulf, and some of those types of pieces in that English 4 class, as well as some contemporary pieces. But it's more of a literature-based course. Business English, on the other hand, is more of just exactly what it says. It's focused on business type of pieces. So you're going to see emails and memos and letters and things like that that you would use in a business setting. So that's the big difference. Now, when you are looking at selecting either English 4 or Business English, what you need to understand is if you are considering playing sports in college, then you must pick English 4 because Business English is not approved through the NCAA clearinghouse. So again, if you are one of those athletes who's looking at signing or going to college to play sports, you need to select English 4, not Business English. AP Literature is a face-to-face AP course. One of the changes that we've implemented for next year that everyone needs to be aware of, if you are going to sign up for an AP course, you are going to be expected to take that exam that will be given in May on our campus, or you will not receive weighted credit for that class. So just be aware that if you sign up for an AP course that you will be expected to take those exams, exam or exam plural if you're in multiple AP classes, in May. If you have any questions on that, please contact me. And my email is posted on the website, and I'll post it again later. The dual credit is offered through Grayson as well as other colleges. That's going to be an online format. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. Again, one of the changes that we've made for next year is all students signing up for a dual credit class will be required to take the AccuPlacer exam on our campus. They'll need to sign up with Miss Lowry, myself, to take that test, and I'll be posting dates within the next week of when that test will be offered. We'll be offering multiple test dates, and I'm even going to offer an opportunity for a Saturday test date. So just be aware, if you're planning on taking dual credit, go ahead and sign up for it, and then we'll take that test and you get your results back immediately. So just be aware that if you sign up for dual credit, be watching for that AccuPlacer test date. Math. There's your options. I know the math department has been counseling and visiting with students about which math course they felt like they needed to go into. If you have any questions on your math selection, you can talk to me, or if you want to talk to your math teacher, that's okay as well. Then here of our science, the only weighted science classes that we have are AP Biology or AP Physics. That's been a big question. At this time, Anatomy and Physiology is not weighted, neither is Advanced Animal Science. So if you're looking for that more challenging course, you're either going to take AP Bio or AP Physics under the science selections. Another big question under Social Studies has been Government Economics. Do I select both? Yes, because Government and Economics are one semester each. So if you take Government in the fall, you'll take Economics in the spring and vice versa. The DC, again, is dual credit. It'll be online, and again, you'll have to take that AccuPlacer test to be placed into that. So just be aware of that. So yes, you need to pick both Government and Economics for that section. And one of the final questions that I've received on the first page was on these local requirements, which do you pick? All seniors are required to take project-based research, so make sure that you select that. So at this point, you should have 5 courses selected off of this front page. You should have an English, a math, a science, your social studies with your government economics, and then project-based research. So those are the main questions that I've had on page 1. On page 2, you'll see that this is where your endorsements come in. A couple of things that I want to clarify on the back page. A lot of you seniors are anxious for this late arrival or early out. If we don't know when athletics is going to be scheduled yet within the master schedule, if boys athletics is 8th period and you select late arrival, and then after football is over, you don't want to participate in athletics anymore, you will not be able to drop athletics during 8th period because you're not allowed to have late arrival and early out. So I just want our athletes to be aware of that. Same thing for if boys athletics is first and you select early out and then you don't want to play that sport or you decide to drop out of competitive athletics, you can't have both. So you'll have to go to off season. So just be aware of that as you're going through your course selection sheet. This applies to our female and male athletes, that you will not be able to have late in and early out next year. So just be aware of that when you're selecting that. Also, one thing that we have added for our robotics participants, if you were in robotics 2 this year or AP computer science, you can go into our project-based research class that is specifically focusing on robotics, and this is a weighted course. So that would be something that you could take advantage of for next year. But again, that goes for our kiddos who have taken robotics 2 or AP computer science. Moving into next year, you would be available. You'd be available to take that. So, and then this is our work program. A lot of you have asked me about this. Career Preparation 1 or 2. That is a 1-period course offered. It is a year-long course, so you cannot be moved into that course randomly throughout the year. You would start the year and end the year in that course. And then that is how you would be eligible to be released more than 1 period early during the day to go to work. Now, the criteria for that is that you have to have a job where you receive a paycheck where taxes are taken out. That is a requirement to be in that course. So I hope that clears up some of the questions around career prep that I have received. Here are some of the requirements or additional requirements or changes that we've talked about the dual credit requiring the AccuPlacer to meet the TSI, and that if you are in an AP course, you'll be expected to take that AP exam or you won't receive weighted credit. The one other change that is not on here that I did tell the students about when I met with them in the class meeting is that each AP class has a summer assignment. If on the first class day of the 2018-2019 school year, those AP assignments are not completed in full, the student's schedule will be changed at that point. They will not be allowed to stay in that class. So that is something that we have started to kind of raise the bar and challenge our students and put that expectation out there so that they can be more successful moving forward. Again, my name is Miss Lowry. If you have any questions over anything that I've covered or need a little bit more specific info on choosing the classes for you next year, please feel free to email me at shelby.lowry, and that's LOWREY at bonhamisd.org. I'm always happy to answer any questions you have, and I hope this has been helpful. Have a great day.